Well, we're always looking for ways to show you the power of nitro-powered dragsters, and we've got a unique opportunity here today as my broadcast colleagues, Dave Reef and Mike Dunn, are going to jump into different vehicles. Dave's going to be in this Pontiac G6 right off here to my right. Mike Dunn, meanwhile, is going to be in Doug Herbert's Snap-on top-fuel dragster just behind us. And the whole idea here is to have Mike just get on the throttle for a second to see how much power the top-fuel dragster generates, and then see whether or not Dave in the Pontiac can catch Mike before he gets to the finish line. So, how fast do you think you go in roughly 60 feet or a second on the throttle?
Well, in about a second there, we should be going about 100 miles per hour, and that'll be about 60 feet. It'll move right out there. Dave will definitely see it out there for a little while, and hopefully he won't be catching it.
And Dave, how are you going to reel him in, and how do you consider your chances here to catch him before you get to the end of the quarter-mile strip?
Well, my crew chief is the cowboy, Mark Powell, and he's promised me about a 15.1-second car to these 252 horsepower cars at probably somewhere around 95 miles an hour. I think I got an idea how this one's going to come out, especially when he turns on the red light.
How much pride? Red light. Did you hear that? Did you hear the red light?
Yeah, he's throwing down the gauntlet there, huh? Red light. You need the red light if you want to get to the finish line first. That ain't going to happen.
I got one thing to say. It's time to quit talking. Let's jump behind these machines and see what they can accomplish.
Good luck.
Oh, see, it starts early, as Mike Dunn had to slide down. And by the way, this was done totally without adult supervision. Mike, a lot of room in there for you.
Yeah, Doug Herbert, he's awfully big, and my legs were stretched right out in that top field dragster.
Reef going with the old style open face helmet. That could be a little dangerous. Doug Herbert, he's got the smile on. He's thinking, what have I done?
Am I nuts or what? Letting these guys go at it?
Where was my credit for the Nebraska State dart throwing championships I won?
Absolutely none. Look at this burnout. Whoa, Mike Dunn really showed us the smoke. They come to the line. Reef on the far side. Well, forget the red light idea.
How'd that work out for you, Dave?
Yeah.
Mike did cheat. He got the throttle down about a fifth of a second too long. But nevertheless,
that's that little ESPN geek dance the producer made me do. I take no credit for that. I didn't even get that excited when I won Indy.
what was that? That was terrible. Look at this. Look at the distance. The Pontiac charges on. Mike Dunn totally out of power, but he cruises over the finish line. This is the onboard.
And it was the best seat in the house, trust me.
This is the onboard.
And it was the best seat in the house, trust me.
That's a shot right there. Just figure this. This is your average production car. That's what it would look like if you went up against a top field dragster and just hitting it for 1 second.
So Dave Reef somewhat shamelessly drove on. Look at that. Look at him spin the fronts there.
He did spin the tires awfully hard right there.
One more look. Now watch Mike's head here. Little snap there of the head, and Mike Dunn goes on as the winner over Dave Reef in the great grudge match.
Mike Dunn is out of the car. Dave Reef is out of the car. Mike Dunn, you were concerned about your visibility, about being able to see the front wheels to turn the thing. But I want to ask you about the burnout. That may have been the most fun. You generated a lot of smoke.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They said, I asked them how long to do a burnout. I said, hey, just got plenty of fuel. You're only going to go 60 feet. So, that's always been the fun, doing the burnouts. And, that we got to put a little show for the fans, too.
Reefer, I want to ask you about, excuse me, reaction time, a 0.5 something. Not so good, my friend.
Lack of reaction time, lack of burnout, lack of everything. But the bottom line is we proved our point. Mike Dunn can drive a race car. I can, well, stick to my day job because I don't have a top fuel license. He does, but he did a good job, and I didn't do very good. But the point was made. Point made.
Point was made. Thanks, guys. It was fun.
How about the reaction?
Yeah, that was great. Special thanks to Doug Herbert as we take a look at the elapsed times. Mike, you had him everywhere.
Pretty much all the way there. But the key there, look at the bottom. We both went 88 miles per hour at the finish line. But that top fuel dragster got the pretty good jump off the start there.
So we have had our fun for the day.